In this tutorial, we will explain to you how the Configurator toolbar, a crucial element, works. This is positioned in the top right corner and it is now circled in red. Let's now list all the single items composing the Configurator toolbar. Undo. Movement. Move objects. Set measures. Lights. Materials. Record. Import SketchUp. Accessories or technical drawing. Export. Axonometry or perspective. In order to explain the uses of each of the previous buttons, let's make an exercise. Start by loading some wardrobe columns. In order to delete the second column, click on the Undo button. Very well, let's move on by loading other columns. The undo function works for variants as well, however, we will see it later on. Let's go on. Use the movement button to rotate the composition view. Moving the mouse wheel back and forth, we can zoom in or out. By keeping the mouse wheel button clicked and dragging the mouse pointer, it is possible to center the view wherever we want. In order to look around the 3D space, we can also decide to use the orbit item. By clicking on the sides or corners of the cube, several points of observation can be fixed. We can now see how to use the Move Objects button. Pay attention. Before moving on with the explanation of this button, please notice the settings of the keys toolbar. For a correct ordered loading process, it is crucial to work with the A, S, M, and D buttons enabled, and therefore in red. Let's get back to the Move Object button. After clicking on it, select the column. As you can see, 3 arrows in correspondence of the 3 Cartesian axes appear. These are colored in blue, red and green. Selecting one of them at a time and dragging it by holding the left mouse button clicked, we can compute orthogonal movement with the column. By simultaneously clicking the spacebar, we can set precise movement values using the keyboard. Select now another column. Delete the movement using the Undo button. Very well, let's now see another interesting thing. In order to move a group of items, the multi-selection function is used. When clicking on the Shift button, left-click with the mouse and draw a rectangle, which has to include all those items that we want in the multi-selection. We are now able to move all the columns together. Using the Undo button again, we can delete the previous movement. The Undo button cancels also the configurating operation. Let's try. Change the color of one of the columns store and then delete the modification using the Undo button. Okay, we can now try the same exercise with a handle. So first of all, change the handle model in one of the columns and then cancel the operation by clicking the Undo button. Here we are. The measures function is used to conduct measurements. First of all, select the column where you want to measure something. Then, you need to select the type of measurement you would like to conduct, choosing between the available options below. Select and decide where you want to measure. The green rectangle on video enables us to choose the side of the selected column. At last, we need to click on the measurement starting and ending point. Clicking on the Enter button, we will obtain the measurement value. Let's now make another try. Very well, the presence of lights is crucial in order to realize good quality renderings. Let's briefly see how they work. However, we recommend a dedicated tutorial for a deeper explanation. The toolbar obtained once the light button has been clicked is composed by 3 buttons: Create New Light, Compute Self-Lighting, use it just after having completed the room, loaded all the items and edited the environment, and Lights Effect Off. Let's see the effect created by the single light. Delete the single light with the Undo button. Let's have a look at the effect that self-lighting has on the room. Before proceeding, the program asks for a confirmation. Click on Yes. The effect of the last button is obvious. The motion button is used to simulate the opening of frontals and have a look at the inside of the items. As you can see, you just need to click on the frontal you would like to open, and so it does. Record enabled to make short videos that recreate the surfing in the 3D environment. In order to record the video, enable the Rec button. You can move around the environment using the Movements command. Once the recording is over, you can watch the video which has been just created. In order to export it, click on the I button and use the resulting window. This allows us to set the image quality and then generate the AVI file. Clicking on Folder, it is possible to go directly where the video has been saved. Double-clicking on the file, I can open it and watch it. Let's go back to the explanation of the items composing the configuration toolbar. The Import SketchUp button enables to import in a few simple steps a 3D item directly from the web. In the principal window, you will find those items that have already been uploaded in other orders. Clicking on the Internet button, you will get to the SketchUp web gallery. Using the search field, it is possible to search for the desired item. Select the chosen item between those available. It is possible to have an item preview before its download. Click on the Download tab and select the SketchUp file format. The imported item will now be part of the composition. Using the commands previously seen, we can place it wherever we want. Delete with the Cancel button the imported item and upload a new one, choosing it between those already used in the past. Notice that, selecting the curved arrows present on the box corners, we can rotate it by the desired angle. In order to explain the next button's uses, we have to insert an item from the accessories first. There we go. Click on the accessories or technical drawing. We can display or hide the loaded accessories. export can be used when the whole graphical environment has to be exported in a three-dimensional format. Select it between the available formats and then choose the created file in the folder that the program automatically opens. In this example, we have exported the file in a 3ds format. Axonometry or perspective enables or disables the perspective view. Wishing you luck with your work, Doimo Cityline thanks you for your attention.